conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red
Oh, good golly, everybody. We are finally at it. Here we are. Here we are. That snooze button too many times. I should say so. You go out to dinner with your wife and some people from work, and in your mind you think, we get 20-minute drive home, gotta keep that in mind, and then finally get our food. It's like 10 minutes before we were supposed to leave to drive home, and I was like, it's just not happening. So that's when I sent out the message saying probably gonna start 30 minutes late. And it still wasn't enough time, so we just do what we can, eh? Good night. How's everyone doing though? We're back at it after the holidays. Everyone have a good holiday season? Hopefully so. Hopefully so. I think we should actually do here. I'm gonna mix it up. I was trying to remember what I was listening to the last time we this is not Christmas, holidays, so I feel like I can't play holiday music like that. So we might have to do The old style. Classic Malibu cruise. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. All right, are we all prepared? Do we have everything we need to just jump into it? Is the holiday event even going on anymore? I was just thinking that as I got in. I was like, is that something we can even do, or should we just jump into the fishing? I will say, can we see? I think I have figured out the Northern Lights. Unsubscribe. Hashtag unsubscribe. Mass unsubscribe because of everyone will remember January 7th for what it was. The mass unsubscribe. So there is one particular day I found at Skårland Fjord where if you go to this time of night, where it was like a sunny day, and then you go right into the night there where it's nice weather and you get the beautiful Northern Lights. And I guess we could tell if it's Christmas time because that Christmas tree will still be down here and I don't see it. So Christmas must be over in Fishing Planet. I missed the entire thing this year. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see who's in the chat, huh? Let's see who's in the chat. We got Cody Fowler, Augie, Timraj, DG Squared, Gregorian Andy. How's it going, Bo? You should go play Russian Fishing 4. Yeah, we should play Russian Fishing 4. Fish all day, fish all night. Saturday is alright. Look at them go. Look at them go! Fellow Viking right there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at you go. Oh, the seals are awesome. What are you doing? What are you doing? I got the cats out. Got the cats out. Alright, let's go catch some fish, shall we? I'm thinking start off with some freshwater fishing. Maybe? I don't know, let's see how crazy the water is. Oh, look at this. So, actually, this spot that we were catching the Porbeagle is just within the crazy water. We might go try to catch the Porbeagle again. We still haven't got a unique Porbeagle shark yet, so we might give that a go. Event ended, I understand. All these seals are gonna hop away here in a second. Love the seals. Top notch. No, we should play some Russian Fishing 4 at some point. Not today anyway, but at some point we will. Make Hunter Call the Wild content in the future. Hunter Call the Wild content in the future. I did have an idea of doing, because we used to have gaming month in January. And this January got crazy because I'm doing lots of stuff on the side that I can't tell you about. But I had been thinking that I would do a special, instead of gaming month, I was actually going to call it hunting season. And it would be a 1 month extravaganza where we played hunting games. Just as like a callback to what we used to do before we switched over to bow angles and became... That was a whale over there, I saw that. I don't see it now, but I saw it right there. Before we became the #1 fishing channel on YouTube. Fishing game channel, I should say. That's an important addition there. Gotta add in the game part. Don't want who all? John B to get angry at us. Oh no. Ciao, I love this game. Hey, top notch. You're quitting Fishing Planet. Why are you quitting? What do you do at level 22? 80,400 bake. Wow, good money, man, for level 22. I think you're literally just trying to work your way up to 30. So do it any way you want to. You can go to Emerald Lake. You can go to Everglades is what I was trying to think of. So Emerald Lake, Everglades. You can also go to what's the last one? Falcon Lake. Whoa, big fish. Is that big fish on the radar there? I saw him for a second. We're gonna fish this deep hole over here. Wow, lots of big fish right there. See, so that was on a peak. There could be halibut there, man. Honestly. I could honestly be pretty decent halibut spot. Let's try this deep spot first. If we don't get any luck with a big Porbeagle, then we might switch to that shallower spot, see if we can get a big halibut. Or to get XP fast. XP fast. Yeah, I mean, fast is a difficult thing in this game. I mean, if you want to spend some money, you might be able to get into some faster stuff, but otherwise, it's all going to be relatively slow, you know what I mean? There's obviously different fish you can go for that are faster than others. Okay, so that's where we were fishing before. I'm just going to fish off. We're just going to try. Let's just go for it. Okay, so we got 15-aught, 8-aught. Okay, so this isn't as strong. 15-aught with seal blubber. Let's throw on that gutted fish again. That's what we caught the Porbeagle with the first time anyway. Gutted fish. 15-aught hook, I guess. This one's got an 8-aught on there. Alright, so we'll toss out 2 rods anyway. I'm going to start with the heavier one. Start with the heavier one. We'll see. Oh, actually, real quick. Because we are fishing deep water, do we have any torches? I can't remember if I have any torches or not. Let's see. Dual terminal tackle. Torch flashlights. They're all big. Oh, here we go. I don't have any of them, actually. Let's grab this. I'm gonna grab one of these too. One of the smaller ones. We'll try and equip those on here. So the bigger one we'll put on the bigger light, and then this one we'll put on the smaller light. Hopefully will help with our hookup ratio. Toss that down. Is jizz. 1,200 feet. Goodness gracious. Ever play the Hunter Classic, Bo? You ever go into the Hunter Classic and see the competition trophies? Bronze, silver, and gold. They got different animals doing different like poses and stuff like that. Yeah, I was the person that designed that. It was a community competition at the time where you got to design the trophies in the game. And I designed the trophies for the Hunter Classic. So have I played the Hunter Classic? Heck yeah. Then I'd play the Hunter Classic since like 2010 or so. Don't play it very much anymore, I will say. We tie lines like Brotato just finished the in real life tutorial. Nice. Tight lines McGee. That's what I'm gonna change my kid's name is gonna be Tight Lines, and I'm gonna change his last name to McGee. I think Tight Lines McGee will make it good. It's not like a very distinguished name, but I think it'll make a good like YouTube name. Tight Lines McGee. Maybe on ESPN or something like that. Could you imagine playing some NCAA football and you're like, oh, you know, so and so just passed it downfield to what if his name was Skippy? Tight Lines Skippy McGee. That'd be an epic name. Well, it's a decent fish, but at the same time, it hasn't overloaded the electric reel here. Now we got a bigger fish on the other rod, and it immediately overloaded the electrical. See, but that other rod is going to continue reeling in that fish, which is pretty cool. So now we are technically fighting 2 fish right now. Until that reel overloads and we lose him. Oh, now he's reeling him in quick. You always wanted to try halibut? Oh, yeah. Jurassic World Evolution in 2020? Heck yeah, man. Alright, we're at 180 now. I'm not sure this is a very big fish. I'm curious what's on the other rod, though. If it's just a halibut, I think I might just let it go. Because there's always the danger of, like, if I put this rod down to pick up that rod to get that other fish in, I'm gonna end up losing it. I just know it. So yeah, we can't even tell what it is. I think we're just gonna let that fish go. Oh man. What about level 16? 20,000 is the quickest way. You know, honestly, all of your questions early on in game can be answered by going to the Essential Beginner Series playlist and just watching the videos. It's all listed by level. So if you're level 16, you just look for the video that includes level 16. If you're level 22, you just look for the video that includes level 22. It's really simple, and it gives you an idea of what you should be doing at that level. So that's, I honestly, if you have any questions regarding what you should be doing at any particular, in fact, I think I even put out a video that was literally just, what do I do at X level or something like that. And it was just to tell people to watch the Essential Beginner Series play. It's probably the most asked question on this channel, is what to do at X level. And it can all be answered by just watching the Essential Beginner Series. Do I have any monster fish videos on the way? I don't have any videos on the way at the moment. I have been completely taken with I have 2 desks. I have 3 desks. 3? I think, well, technically I have 4. I have 4 desks in my basement. 3 of them are covered in fishing tackle, and it's because of a side project I've been working on the side. And then of course we have the Modern Day Outdoorsman channel with all of our real life hunting and fishing adventures. And between those 2 things, I have not prepared anything for the Bow Angles channel for a while. I'm hoping that in the next week or 2 I might, you know, find a moment where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make a Bow Angles video. but at the moment, it's kind of on the back burner. I wanted to get in to do a live stream today because I felt like I hadn't done a live stream in a few weeks because of the holidays and all that. Yeah, I don't. Just been busy. We had a big buffalo trip. We went down to Texas and fished for buffalo and caught some big buffalo. Multiple 40-pound buffalo, 1 50-pound buffalo. I set the lake record for Channel Cat. It's going to be a cool video. It's going to be coming out on the Modern Day Outdoorsman channel. So I'm in the midst of writing the script for that and getting the editing done for that video. And then I've got all the other stuff that I can't tell you about, but is super cool. And that is me constantly on the phone and messaging back and forth with a friend of mine who I've known for years. And so he's up at like 9 in the morning, which means that I'm up at like, 2 in the morning, and we're chatting and trying to figure things out. And it's long mornings, long evenings, and all the while I'm not making a Bow Angles video. Mastering the fish monster missions. Fish monster mission, I mean, honestly, when I spoke to Fishing Planet about, how they pictured leveling up in the game, they said that they figured the majority of people would just do the missions, rather than just fish. If you look at it from a World of Warcraft perspective, the majority of the time that you level up, it's because you completed a dungeon or you completed quests or something like that. And then in Fishing Planet, it's like we spend the entire time just defeating mobs, essentially. Just boar after boar, thousands of boars in the forest, instead of doing any quests. So it is a very good idea to do missions in Fishing Planet. I'm not sure, but maybe that'll be my next beginner series playthrough or something like that. I'll make it like my thing to complete missions and just see how much faster we level up or something like that. It could be interesting. What bell are we using and how do you get it? We're using the Hell's Bells. It is specifically a Halloween bell that you can only get through the Halloween events. And otherwise, I don't think you can get it. Oh, it's looking kind of silvery. Could this be what we want? Getting these last few feet here. Oh man, he's being a pain. We had about 12, 11. Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. Got him to 10, and he's hooked. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, you dirty dog. A Greenland shark. Well, we did catch a shark. How about that? Not the right shark that we wanted, but if you were looking to pay down your mortgage for a little bit on your house, $108,707 for one fish is not bad. That is not a bad start. I gotta snap one picture here. I have so many pictures of sharks and stuff on this computer. Come on, let's grab this. Alright. Wow, he stayed on there the entire time. A trophy Atlantic cod. Top notch. What a beauty. What a beauty. Snapping some photos there. 62 pounds on that guy. He's a tank too. Yep, I like it. Whoa. Nice. The cod, honestly, all the fish on this map are so pretty. The textures and all the detail they added on the fish are just really top notch. 6,900 on that one. So that's good. We got a nice cod. Good start, good start. Okie dokie. What do we got? Are you going to watch them all tonight and tomorrow? Hey, top notch. There you go. I'm surprised when is the new map coming is the most ads. Well, I mean, these days we don't learn about the new map until like a week before it's released or something like that. I guess for the people on console and stuff, I could see that. When is it coming to Xbox? When is it coming to PlayStation? Probably a close second, yeah. Let's see. Oh, hope you like the new map as much as I do. I've been enjoying sea sturgeon farming. Sea sturgeon have been fun, honestly. They are like a change up. They're not like what I picture as like an ocean fish anyway. So anytime I'm kind of sick of the ocean fishing in my mind, I go and fish in that river for the sea sturgeon and stuff like that. And I do think that's fun. Well, if we just, I guess we could just set this out at that depth, 140 feet down, and then we'll set the big one out deeper. Greenland shark, coming and snatching it. Ah, Greenlands. Have you fished for alligator gar in Dallas? Not in Dallas, in Houston. Adrian G. We were outside Houston on, what is that lake called? Lake Livingston? We were on Lake Livingston fishing for alligator gar. We have the video too, if you've seen the video or not, on the Modern Day Outdoorsman channel. So if your question is specifically, have I fished for them in Dallas versus where I was before, then no, I have not. Only in Houston, or outside of Houston. Because they blocked all your vids except your other channel. Really? That's interesting. Why did they block all the vids? What time is it for me? It is almost 8:30 p.m. We're in Central Time Zone. Of course, it's 7 a.m. here in Norway. And Mitchell shared us a mark for the Greenland shark. Ooh, got a buoy for the Greenland shark. Well, thank you. We're not after the Greenland shark, though. We're after the Porbeagle. Where's your marker for the Greenland shark? Over here? Oh, okay. Quite the opposite location then. So game and other vids are just outside. Oh, so they block all the game vids, huh? What about videos that are posted for children? Because I did do that one Roblox video that was posted for kids, and I'm curious if it showed through. Or if it was still blocked. It's gotta be in cents. Do some good fish and chips out of him. Oh yeah, could have definitely made quite a few fish and chips out of that 60-pound cod there. That's for sure. Be making clips and short form videos for him. Oh, that'd be cool. Yak Pack. I'm not sure I know who that is, but that's pretty neat. That would be sweet. Look better than the ones in the angler game. Ooh. No, the fish on this map are really top notch, and I do think, I want to say Andrew said that they have a slightly larger team now or something like that, and that they're planning on working on the fish models or something. I mean, they've been working on the fish models for the past year. You know, the bass got updated, the carp got updated. So it does make you wonder if more of the fish will get updated here soon. We switched to 7 a.m. and the bite has been lackluster. Let's throw a pilker. Couldn't think of what it was called for a second there. While we're waiting. Australian map is small ocean map for people like level 55 to 70 so they can experience ocean without having to grind so much. That would be cool. Yeah. Now, after all of that, like, how would you expect them to make some money? Would you donate some money? Because you probably wouldn't buy a DLC if you were already going there for free. So what would you spend money to pay for them making that map such a low level? There we go. Fish on. Small fish, but we got them. In touch with that about a way to buy trophy lures that have been lost. Over in healthy game, we get a little money. Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, kind of keep a library of all I guess not bait coin, but like event items and DLC items and stuff like that. You could like repurchase it with bait coins or something from a special store page or something like that. The Crypt Keeper page keeps all of your stuff that you sold. I was gonna say, that sounds eerie. Whoa. It just about topped out there, and now it's just reeling it in. I think we probably got another cod. Won't be so happy now. I need extra sleep in the morning because I stayed up to watch. And we started late at that. Oh man. And we got Common Ling. You didn't stay up for Common Ling. You stayed up for big fish. Let's I'm gonna reel this in. And if we don't get a fish on this one, I think I'm going to just reel in the other rod too. The drawing with bow is not blocked. Okay, so it's literally just the category of the video, essentially. Any video that's categorically logged as a video, as like a game video, gets blocked. It's interesting. Yeah. That's always seems to be the go-to sort of attack. You know, they release it on PC, they fix any bugs that have come out, and then put it out on console. That way, you know, if they find out something that's wrong, they don't have to put out the same update on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation all at the same time. And then a week later, they find out something else that's wrong, and they have to fix that, and it just keeps on going. All right, we are seeing some bigger fish. Rotate the boat here. Just consistently popping up over here. Whoa, oh, oh. No one's steering the boat! Alright, I'm dropping anchor. Okay, so we got big fish showing up on our right, which is where I want them. Oh, and underneath the boat. Big fish down 700 feet. Okay. Let's drop her down. Ah, man. 1527.71 by. Alright, I'm writing it down. Just in case we really run into trouble. 1527.71 by 3716. All right. Oh yeah. It's just a lot of it's a lot of, okay, this is our first plan. Okay, first plan's not gonna work. Let's move on to the second plan. Second plan is also not gonna work. Moving on to the third plan, and we just keep moving like that. It's very tiring in the way of plans keep changing, I guess, but still fun. Have I played fishing or Farming Simulator 25? Is that right, Daniel? Yeah, I have. Yeah, my brother and I were actually playing. We did like a start from scratch, where it was literally just like trees and meadow, and so we had to like cut trees down to make room for a field and all this, and like we had gotten to the point where it was me, Zach, and Liam. I don't know if you guys remember Liam. He's been in a few videos. But we had, from a start from scratch, literally trees and meadow in Farming Simulator. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, either 5 or 6 fields, like big fields. We had the majority of like the nice equipment, and we had honestly felt like we had reached the top, and to like continue going, like we were making a small town of production buildings and stuff. Like we had so much money being generated from this farm that it felt like we were an end game, and the drive to continue just kind of lessened and lessened. We had a giant farm with water buffalo, and we were making all this mozzarella cheese. It was crazy. It was a fun time though. Cast Culture, how's it going? They have different categories for different bids. Yeah. Your October River fish were fun to grind. The October River. You already my October River. I'm confused. There are jingles going on. Not a bite yet. Oh. Watching that one. I'm gonna toss this one out and let it go down a ways. True that Premium plus Valkyrie is 70% XP boost, so getting an Uni tuna of 30,000 XP becomes 51,000? I don't know. That's a good question. We can bring up the next fish we catch. We can bring up the like XP chart and see how it divvies it all out. See if it'll give you an idea of maybe the math percentages wise and all that. Yeah, definitely. Does this game ever get repetitive? No, it definitely gets repetitive. It's nice that they put out new maps and stuff. Ooh, there we go. That's the take we were looking for. That's the take we were looking for, though it doesn't feel as heavy as I was hoping, but hopefully it gets heavier. Hopefully it's not another Greenland shark. And I've said this multiple times. I feel like if it wasn't for this YouTube channel, I feel like I probably would have lost. Specifically me, the lack of variety. Like, you can obviously go into the game and catch, you know, an infill. Man, look at the rod bend on that one. And catch every size of every fish in the game. I just wanted to activate the electric reel on that one, just in case. And he's pulling out line. He's not pulling out line. It's stuck at 223 by the looks of it. Sure is ticking a lot though. Or it's ticking because the electric reel is trying to reel it in, but it's just maxed out at the top or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to decipher what's going on. There are things that you can do to be a completionist in Fishing Planet, I guess, but without any particular reward. I just don't feel that need to. It would be one thing if they created, like, I don't know, like a specific outfit or like a specific hat that you got, you know, for every single location, depending upon if you caught every type of fish at a specific location. Like, at that point I might do it, but even if they did have achievements for that sort of stuff, I feel like they would just give you like a lure or something like that. And there's so many dang lures in this game that I have. Like, I think I have my tackle at my home, I want to say is like over 3,000 or something like that. I have too much stuff. I can't keep track of all these special lures and all this stuff. Half a year ago, started 5 years ago, and you're at the same level. That can happen. That can happen. It's all about how much you play, eh? How much you stick with it. I know. Yeah, I jinxed myself. Here we'll try to anti-jinx us, or hi jinx us. What's the opposite of a jinx? Anti-jinx us. I hope this isn't a unique Porbeagle shark. That would really make me mad, Fishing Planet gods. If this was a Porbeagle shark, boy, that would, oh, that would make me so mad. Oh. I can't even. Doing it again on second account, already up to Sander Baggersey. There you go. Nice. Sander Baggersey. What do you like to fish at Sander Baggersey? You going after like the silver and big head carp, or do you just go after all the carp, or what do you target there? What do you like to target? You never have too much fishing stuff. Never. At least they did add in like the filter options and stuff like that. That would make it a little bit nicer. Alright, we're down to 30 feet. And believe it or not, that one on the other rod is still not gone. I'm thinking it's another Greenland shark. Dang, man. Young Greenland shark this time. $56,000. So if we look at the XP here, because you were asking about it. So we have a boat modifier. So we got 19,683 XP. I'm not sure. Let's see. This seems like a question for Chat GPT. Let's ask Chat. Say, Chat, if I got 19,683 XP from a fish, and 1,918 of that was for a boat bonus, and 1,615 of it was a tackle modifier, how much extra XP percentage did I get for the boat bonus and tackle modifier? See what it says. All right, so we would have got 16,150 XP just for the fish, which means that the tackle modifier of 3 arrows gave us a 10% bonus, and the boat bonus came out to 11.87%. So around 12%. I don't know, 11 to 12%. So there's your I guess extra. So I guess if we had also had a barbless bonus and a clubmates bonus and a fishing together bonus, you know, you could see how it could add up even more. If you had 10, 10, and 10, in theory, that'd be like a 50% XP bonus. So yeah, if you got, 20,000 XP from this Greenland shark, but it was a bigger one or something like that, then you would have got 30,000 XP for this Greenland shark just from all the modifiers. It's kind of crazy. This fish is still on. Oh, it's not on. It's just been ticking this whole time. What the heck? What the heck? Every fish to move on to England. Oh, you just catch every fish and then you move on to the next location? Okay, I get you. I get what you mean now. Luxnoff, how's it going? Thanks for the sub. Been on fishing web for years until 3 weeks ago. I'm a level 47. Any tips for level 48 now? It's still, well, I guess level 48, you can go to Selang River, right? Go for the Taman if you want to. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun little change up from going after sturgeon for so long, right? Then you can go to Weeping Willows at 50. That'll be nice. I play a lot, and I mean a lot, because I used to be a cosplayer and would fish at St. Croix at level 50. Cosplayer. You had a cause, and you played for it. And I think that's cool. Alright, I think we should mix it up. We gotta change something. We gotta change something. Let's reel this in. I think I'm going to go to that peak over there because that sounded fun. So, might find some big halibut over there. Honestly, we could catch a I think the Porbeagle seemed to be in the deeper water, but maybe not. I mean, if there's so many Greenland shark everywhere, maybe they aren't in the deeper water. Let's go see this peak over here and see if there's halibut. Real quick. Big fish in these deep holes, though. Should be able to toggle the auto reel. Yeah. Amazing XP. Yeah. What is good, Luke Sports? How's it going, my man? Big wave. Big wave. This boat crashes through waves. The boat is the wave. The wave is now the boat. Does that make sense? Good. How many XP percentage does fishing together get? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if we just assumed it was 10%, then it would be 50% overall. But that could be wrong. I have no idea. Alright, we're sort of on the edge of this peak now where I would have expected to see lots of fish, but we're not seeing it, man. There's like not really anything on this peak. Let's go. Well, shoot. Let's go see this last peak, because an hour ago this last peak over here was full of fish. Oh, now there's fish showing up. Maybe we just had to be on the higher side of the peak. I don't know. Yeah, look at all the fish now. Oh, man. Oh, big fish. Oh, lots of big fish. Holy schmoly, look at all the fish. I don't even know which way to direct the boat. I don't. We'll stop right here. We'll stop here. Alright, so it's still 350 feet down that they are at. Let's just try it, though. I'm going to toss on... What were we catching them on? I have a marker over here. Bluey. We were catching them on Bluey. I'm going to toss it out with a 15-aught hook still. Try to get a big one. Try to get that big Bluey. Alrighty. Toss it out there. Alright. 350 feet. Is that a lure or a float bottom? It is a bottom, an ocean bottom rod. You're a casual player. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. I would agree. I think you are a casual player. And that is totally fine. There's no reason you need to be a crazy gaming player guy for every game out there. I certainly am not. Be a dishwasher, and I think it's a pretty good start. It should start on the 20th. I'm super great. There you go, man. That's what I'm talking about. I tell you, people are gonna see that. They're gonna see a hard worker who knows how to get his hands clean. Get it? Usually it's get their hands dirty, but you're gonna be washing this, so it's gonna be clean. You can use that in job interviews in the future. I'm just helping you. I'm helping you out. You can break the ice by telling your potential future employer by saying, you know, hey, I'm a hard worker that knows how to get my hands clean because I used to be a dishwasher. Boom! Laughs all around. Everyone's in a happy mood. You answer the rest of the questions, and now you got another job. Doing something else. I don't know. Mike and Sully in Monsters Inc. started in the mailroom. Or no, they were they? I think they were in the mailroom, right? They went from like mailroom to janitors. I don't know. They moved all the way. Dogfish. Got our spiny dogfish. Ugh. Back out there. Oh, thank you, Core. We're already getting hit and hasn't even gone down that deep. I don't know what to think about that. Let's drop this out too, because there's lots of fish out here. I'll let you know how much I get. There you go. Top notch. $90 in real life days with screen time fisherman, only level 68. Oh, that's still pretty good, man. There's a lot of jingle jangling without a lot of fish. There we go. Didn't have to reel in very much for that one. Where should you fish level 19? Probably Emerald Lake, I would think. You can see the Essential Beginner Series video about it. Trophy European hake, and that is a personal record as well. We're getting personal records out here. It's no big deal. Yeah, we're all about the records. It's all about the PRs. Not the BRs. Break rooms. Putting some work in. Yeah. Do some work. Ooh, I think that's the other one. Goodness gracious. Drive myself to and from, and this will be the first time I've driven myself alone anywhere, and I'm starting the new job, so it's getting me a little nervous. You know, that's the great thing, is that they should hopefully expect you to be kind of nervous about it, you know? You're a new guy, showing up for the first time. You know, I would just walk in, start passing around some handshakes, introduce yourself to people, and then just dig in. If they're already like, hey, we gotta get to work, just go for it, you know? Once you start working and getting the rigmarole for things, getting into the mix of it all, it's not gonna feel so bad, right? Want that real in real life? You know, when I was in Taiwan, I did see them at the at one of the tackle shops. And they are big reels. There we go. Nice fish. Down into the red there. Hope we got ourselves another unique haddock. What? You know what that means. You know what that means. Gotta wake him up. Get off your booty. Get off your booty, unicorns. Where are they at? Huh? They taking a rest today? What are you doing? I'm sorry. I guess we're taking a break. We're all in the BR right now. Oh, finally! Someone got off their lunch break, I guess. Good golly. The fish already died from being out of the water for so long. 12,468 XP though, $15,000. That's a unique haddock. And you know what? That is also the fish that we have on the thumbnail. So, you ever watch one of my videos and you see a fish on the thumbnail and then we never see me catch that fish during the entire video? Well, not with this video, because we did it. Right on, that's awesome. On the banana pilker. You know, should we mark it? Yeah, we're gonna mark it. Just for the heck of it. We got him right there. There's so much jingle jangling and no fish. I'm gonna pick this up. There's not gonna be anything there. Cool, thanks. What a ridiculous thing. New, I think it'll be good, but still a little nervous. Yeah. Well, it's a big move. It's a big step up, you know? Very adult-like. That's cool. I think it's gonna be a neat experience. You're gonna grow as a person because of it, so it's gonna be awesome, Luke. There we go. There's a bite. It's reeling it in. Do I know when it'll be coming up? I do not know when it will be coming up because it's dependent on something, so I'm just kind of waiting till I know more about it. So, yes. For the moment, nothing. Nothing that I'm aware of. Trophy coalfish. Nice. Different fish. That's a different one. We haven't caught that one yet. Marker buoy, yay! I'm gonna change the bait. Let's see. I haven't tried black lugworms. We could try that. There were some lugworms on there. Everyone's always saying to me, "Yo, Bo, if you're not catching a fish, throw a lugworm on there." Finally listening to you. Throwing out that lugworm. I think we have a fish on those? We do not. For a second there, I thought we might have had a fish on. Good carp fishing reels. It would keep the pressure on, that is for sure. We'd have to find a deep hole where the carp are at. Both rods jingle jangling. Y'all are doing a lot of jingle jangling and not a lot of catching fish. So you just need to focus up for a bit, okay? I don't want you to jingle until you have a fish on, alright? I'm nuts, man. How much does a reel cost? A lot. Yeah, a lot. So much so that, like, I have $6 million in my inventory. And when I was looking at the reels, I was basically like, once I bought one more rod and reel, I was going to be broke. Lug or a ragworm? Which do they like, lugs or rags? I can look up the reel in the store here in just a second, though. We can look up how much it is. But I want to say it was like $3 million or something like that. Would you say it was worth it, though? No, not really. It's just kind of a bonus thing because, like, they are also just, like, really strong reels. Without the electrical thing. So like with that, it might have been because I was pulling up on it, but the electrical popped off, so all of a sudden, golly, what a fish, man. Ah, well, that's $2,000 or $25,000, 30,000 XP. Golly, man. A lot. Look at the size of this thing. It looks like a Vundu catfish with a cod's head. That is crazy looking. Oh man, let's have a pic. I don't have a picture of a lingcod yet. Gotcha. Now I do. Are you actually gonna catch a fish, or are you just gonna jingle jangle all day? Okay, so we're gonna mark that guy too. That was on the ragworm, right? Or lugworm? That was on the lugworm. So we switched to lugworms and immediately caught a unique fish. With an 8/0 hook. With an 8/0 hook. Better for farming speed because I just lost my old Steam account and I don't want to start from scratch again. Oh, golly. I don't know. Congo DLC is pretty darn good. I would just look at between the Congo DLC, the Japan DLC, and the Maldives DLC, as well as this Norwegian DLC. I would just look and see like which one is at the lowest price, and then get that one. And by that one, I mean like of all the ones with boats. Let's see. Let's see. So it looks like the Congo Discovery Pack is $40 right now. I mean, unless you really wanted to go to $60 and get the Japan Odyssey Pack or the Valkyrie Saga. I mean, you might as well get the Valkyrie Saga Pack at this point. But yeah, I would just go with the Ocean or the Congo Discovery Pack. I feel like that's a solid choice. You get $100,000, you get 20 bay coins, you get to go for the Nile Perch and the Goliath Tigerfish and stuff for $40. It's a solid choice. Plus, it gives you one of the only boats that you can use in freshwater that allows you to put 2 rod holders of like bottom rods or float rods, which is pretty huge as well. So overall, if you were going to buy one DLC, it'd probably be the Congo Discovery Pack for me. You got to bite fishing with the bottom rod in Norway. Yeah, and I'll tell you what it usually is. If you're specifically fishing on the bottom, and I might be guilty of this right now. Well, take a look. So you see how that you see how the sinker is sitting at the bottom? Okay? You see how it said that it was 393 feet deep? It's not going to show it to you right now. But it did pop up for a moment. It said it was 393 feet deep down there. The problem is that my rod was at 400 feet. So even though it was at 393 feet deep, I had 405 feet out, which meant that every time I got a bite, that fish essentially had like 12 feet to work with. Like I had 12 feet of line to just move around without getting hooked up. So when you're fishing in Norway and you drop a weight all the way down to the bottom, it's important that you look in either like reel in a few feet off the bottom, because if it's 395 feet deep and you're fishing at 390, that 5 feet is not going to make a difference at all, and it's actually going to keep your line tight. Versus if you drop it all the way to the bottom and you put it in the rod holder, I think it's going to let out like 5 to 10 feet of line, and that's going to mess up your bites like crazy. So if you find that your bites are inconsistent with a bottom rod in Norway, I would check to see if that's what you're doing, because I was making that mistake as well, and it took me a little bit to realize what I was doing. And from then on, I have not really fished on the bottom. In fact, with this last one, I actually stopped it beforehand, but the fish are actually taking line out. And I kept picking up the rod, and every time I put the rod back down, it let out a little bit more line, and before I knew it, I had a lot of slack in the line. Yeah, exactly. Well, this guy's putting up a little bit of a fight for all that it is. Might be a trophy halibut we have on. I'm going to say that just in case it is the... starts with a P and ends with shark. I don't want to jinx myself. Probably have a unique fish on the other rod. That dang lugworm or whatever. How to play fishing planet. Also, he's really in shape. So when you think of grandpa playing foot, my grandpa looks 40. Oh, nice. Well, top notch. I tried to teach my father-in-law to play Fishing Planet. He didn't seem like he was about it. He likes solitaire though, so he's sticking to solitaire for now. Just join the education line and have it end so. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna hit the sack. I was here for long, but it was good stopping in. Have a good one. Take care, Luke. All right. Now that Luke's gone, I'm gonna focus on this fish. Now, he is taking out a line though. Good golly. I don't want to jinx us, but maybe we actually have a decent fish on. Jumping back into the game. Been looking for your power, leveling up for level, but I can't seem to find it. Where should I be fishing for right now for XP? 41. You need to buy a keep net before you go to San Joaquin to fish for sturgeon. But yeah, just go to the channel. It is literally one of the listed playlists. If you go onto the channel and you scroll down a little bit, you will see a highlighted playlist for the Essential Beginner Series. Watch the 3 episodes or whatever that cover the sturgeon, because you want to know all the mistakes that you could possibly make before you go there. But otherwise, go to St. Croix and fish for pike. Not bad. Until you can get that big keep net that'll allow for 45-pound fish. Otherwise, you're going to have to let go every 45-pound sturgeon. That's not fun. You don't want to do that. Man, this guy is not giving us anything to work with. Same with Japan. Elatro. What is that? Is that another card game or something like that? Your grandpa's level 30, eh? Top notch. That's awesome. $110 keeping that right now. Okay. Is that like the largest, like the max? See how on my screen you can see in the top left corner how it says 7,716 pounds of fish, but the max fish size is 1587. Is that 110 pounds? Okay, it is 110 max fish size. Okay, so yeah, that should be good. You should be well set then. Alright, we're in the 160s now. I think after I get this fish, I'm gonna go change my pants. I don't want to wear jeans anymore. They're not comfortable. And get a refill on my drink. Where I was fishing last, it's been about a year since you played. Oh man, getting back into it, eh? Started again today. Nice. Well, the best time to get back into it is whenever you get back into it. So, come on. Honestly, at this point, I don't want to jinx myself, but this better be a unique haddock or halibut. At the very least. I wouldn't mind for a big Porbeagle, but a unique halibut at the very least. And if we do get one, then I think we're gonna go try to catch some sea sturgeons after this. We would normally be ending the live stream in 20 minutes, but because I got started late, we're gonna go till 10 o'clock. For any of you night owls that want to stay up late. Come on, man. Don't pull us back out to 150 again. Sounds good, Cody. Take care. Fishing at night and you have the lure. Oh, the topwater lures for taming are pretty fun. My wife and I were actually just talking the other day about fishing for taming in real life. And trying to decide where we would go. Same time, same wind speed. Oh, there you go. Level 100 yesterday, just waiting for the console update. Oh, nice, Ruben. You're prepared, man. Nice. That's awesome. We can get them sub 100 here. You may be seeing me be guilty for what I always try to explain that that a lot of the times during a live stream when I'm trying to read the chat and everything, I constantly reel just to keep pressure. And a lot of the times it makes the fight like 30% longer than it's supposed to be, but I feel like that's worth it for not losing the fish while I'm trying to read the chat. Clear muskie, 65 pounds. Nice. 65 pound. I wouldn't mind catching a 65 pound muskie in real life. Heck yeah. Good golly. 311 for you right now. Good night. You're over in England, eh? Or whereabout? Here we go. Here we go. We got him. We got him. Give up on life. Give up on life. Come on. Come on. Ayo! We got him. We got him. Heck yeah, boy. Unique Atlantic halibut. Not a PR by any means. I mean, we just got a halibut. Just a unique halibut, but still nice. Man, I love this new photo mode. You really have like full creative freedom with it. Oh, if you want to look directly at its teeth or something like that, you can zoom in and see its teeth. Or its two eyes on the side of its head or something. Or if you just want to zoom in on Heenil because he's cool and he's got a Viking outfit on, you can do that. That's just part of what you can do. Look at Heenil's even nodding his head. He's like, yeah, that is what you can do. Got that cool axe on your side. Hot dang! Alright, got our halibut. I'm going to ask that you all stare at this for a moment while I go get my refill. I guess I could play an ad, but we're just going to stare at this for a little bit. Okay? Give me a moment, please. We're back. Alrighty. 135,000 XP on that guy. Crazy. Alright, gonna Google it. Head out. Flat the Flounder from SpongeBob. All I can think of is a bubble bath. No pickles. I don't know why that's like embedded in my memory. Alright, let's go. Any tips for catching sauger on Emerald? You know, we did have a video where we did catch a unique sauger on Emerald Lake. So maybe that'll help you. It'll at least give you the right area to cast. I believe we used a twitch retrieve and a specific lure. If you watch the video, you should be able to see what we used. But yeah, I'd probably start with that. See if it helps you. When's it come to PS5? Nobody knows. It's a mystery. Huge fish, huge fish. You love the club system because none of your in real life friends play Fishing Planet? I get it. I get it. Rough waters nearby. Yeah, we just left them. Crazy. They're all behind us. How do I level up your level 41 and trying to get to 100? Essential Beginner Series answers all questions. Level 41. Go to the Essential Beginner Series, look up what video is level 41, and watch it. It will show you the spot, what you should have, what you should be using, what fish to go for, time to go fishing for them. It tells you everything. Hi, Jay. UK. Whereabouts in the UK, if you don't mind me asking? Anywhere I know. I've obviously been to London for more of a vacation-y time, but I've spent a good amount of time in Leicester. I've been to Birmingham. Cotswolds area. I've been around the Cotswolds. I'm not really sure where else though. Nowhere else really. But maybe that'll give you a frame of mind of how close you are to where I've been. Hate that all updates aren't at the same time. See, you may hate that because you're a consoleite, but I'm not a console, so it doesn't bother me at all. You know, eventually, you know, I was also on a console for a long time, but eventually I built my own computer when I was, what, 20? So, you know, once you turn 20, you can work towards building your own computer, and then you won't think that it's annoying anymore because you'll be at the head of the pack. So, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta put a little bit more work into it. You know, would I think it's annoying if they all came out at the same time, even though I put in the extra effort to get a computer? I probably would. I'd be like, wow, you're gonna make me the same as all these console people who didn't have to build their own console? That's annoying. Can't afford a PC anymore. I don't know what to tell you. Buy it a piece at a time. Buy what you can afford, and then when you got all the pieces, put them together. I worked at a summer between school. I worked at a comic shop and I worked at a Dick's Sporting Goods all summer long, and almost spent all of the money that I got from that on a computer, so that I got it all in one summer. Have you seen the RAM? The RAM's like one of the cheapest parts of the entire thing. Honestly, graphic cards aren't as bad as they were. They were really expensive for a while because of all the mining activity and all that, but they've kind of come down in price since then. I am not seeing any real signs of sturgeon on here. Unless all these big fish are sturgeon. Guess we could try. not having any fish show up on the radar. $64 was $80. Now it's $1,000. Bro, I feel like I have 64 gigabytes of RAM in my entire computer. Yeah, I feel like games really haven't changed in graphics all that much. Back years ago, 32 gigabytes was like a lot of RAM. Like, I felt like I was pretty sweet because I had two 16 gigabyte RAM sticks. Is it really super expensive to get two 16 gigabyte RAM sticks now? Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm seeing 16 gigabyte RAM. I mean, two sticks, mind you. DDR4 is $87. If you want 32 gigabytes of RAM, it's $178. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, that's Corsair too. That's not even a bad brand. That's 5 stars with 18.5 purchases. DDR5? Why do you have to buy DDR5? Why don't you just get DDR4? I don't think it's a big enough deal to talk in all caps about. But I mean, my computer has DDR4 and it plays games just fine. So maybe you got too high of a expectation. Lower your expectations and maybe you'll actually achieve. You know? If you shoot for the stars, sometimes you just dream about shooting for the stars for so long you never forget to jump off the ground. Sometimes you just gotta go, you know what? I think I'll just try to touch the basketball rim instead of shoot for the stars. And then you actually achieve something. There's always a little bit of give and take. Cards are now 5,000. No, I just literally looked it up. 16 gigabytes of RAM was $187. 2 sticks of 16 gigabytes. It was 32 gigabyte for $187. Amazon Prime, shipped to your door next day. Alright, headed to bed. Take care, man. Alright, we got some fish on the radar. I'm gonna swing the boat around. We're gonna target those guys. Sea sturgeon. Sea sturgeon, sea sturgeon. Fishing off the right side, so we're gonna stop the boat here. Alright, we are gonna switch to... I think we'll keep an 8-aught on the one, but I think we'll switch to... Oh, what was it? Was it 12-aught or 14-aught? I'm gonna do 12-aught. I'm gonna put on... What was it? Now I'll see it. Peeler crab or razor shell? I'm gonna go with razor shell. Put peeler crab on this one. Just for fun. Why? See, why are you having me look this up? I literally just told you. Look up a Corsair. 2 16 gigabyte sticks for 32 gigabytes. Instead of looking up NVIDIA, just buy that. I don't care what you're telling me. It doesn't make any sense. If your argument is that your RAM's so expensive, then just buy something that's not expensive. Corsair's a good brand. Buy the Corsair RAM sticks. 32 gigabytes for $187. I don't care anything else. Talking about AI, talking about NVIDIA, it doesn't matter. Just buy Corsair. And if you're not going to say anything else other than, okay, I'll just buy it, then just stop talking about it. Because it's just annoying at this point. What do you want me? Do you want me to take a screenshot of it and put it on the Discord or something? Whoa! Unique spiny dogfish. Hot dang, man! We're getting all sorts of unique fish today. 19.972 pounds, $4,162, 8,900 XP. But nice. I have not caught a unique spiny dogfish yet. It's kind of dark. But we got him, boys. We got him. It's just dark. It's just dark overall. Can't see nothing. Taking some screenshots though. Mitchell got the fish. What'd you get? What fish did you get? A unique halibut. Nice. You did get the fish. Well done. Well done. All right. So we're gonna mark that guy. Nice, nice, nice. Was not going for that, but I'll take it. We got nibbles on the other rod too now. So small. It's true. Near the River Medway in Kent. Oh, look up. Whoa! We got a fish on this rod now too. What do we got? What do we got? Something small. Little haddock. Okay. Come on, big boys. I know you're out here somewhere. Should actually go look and see where the fish are on the radar. Great uni time for this MAO overall. Oh, okay. Drop that there. I'm gonna look and see. They are at 93 feet and 31 feet? What? Oh, that one's up there. I wonder if that's a salmon. So I'm gonna say that's at 100 feet. How could that be at 100 feet? We're at 200 feet down. See, that's at 150 feet. That's okay. I don't like marking fish most of the time. I only mark the unique fish, and it's only if I don't have I don't have the fish yet. I've already got multiple halibut spots, so I don't need any more. How does it say it's 124 feet? It says 180 feet here. That one's just off the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna throw this out for the salmon. Wouldn't just focus on mission be too expensive and start weird that fish intends it that way. Yeah, no, I think so. I really do. I don't think it's a viable option. I mean, you think about World of Warcraft or something, for instance, in that, like, you're constantly getting quests. Like, you do one quest and it leads to another quest, and you leads to another quest, and another quest, and another quest, and just keeps on going. Yeah. Bro, I already put out a video about where to find sea sturgeon. I know where they are. I don't need marks. Faded barrel. Right on, man. Thanks for the sub. They're all around us. Well, that may be the case. We might have to change the time. Might have to change the time again. That was a take, though. Quite possibly. Whoa! Did not expect that. Catch up. It didn't even kick off the electric reel. It just went on. That's hilarious. 85-pound sea sturgeon. That would have been a heck of a beluga. $13,000. Small guy, but we found one. They are down there. Let's toss this out, and I'm gonna stop at the same depth, and I think I'm gonna change the time. Yeah, no, it's a good location. Yeah, other rod's getting a bite right now. Oh, that one's getting a bite. Raggy squid chain. Interesting. I've never caught that before. That's a new one. Also not a huge fish. Didn't even get the chance to change the time. We just keep catching fish. Another small sturgeon. 102 pounds this time. Okay. Ha, that's funny. Loaded out the 165 gang. Yeah, Gregorian, do you remember in the news a while back where they were digging up a parking lot or something like that? And they found like the like tomb, not necessarily a tomb, but they like dug up a king in a parking lot in Leicester. It was like international news. Like I remember hearing about it in the United States because it was just so bizarre that they were like doing construction and like building this parking lot, and then they dug up this king in the parking lot. Well, to cut to the chase, last time that we were in Leicester, we were staying at an apartment, and we had a big parking lot behind us, and we like were on a walk one day. We turned the corner, and it was the museum for that king, and our apartment was right next to the parking lot. The parking lot was in our backyard, essentially. That's where we were staying in Leicester. So we went to that guy's museum. We saw the king they found in the parking lot. How fun is that? We had no idea. We just randomly walked into it. Alright, gotta change time. Let's see if we have better luck today. The majestic waterfall is nice, isn't it? Yeah, it was neat. It's also where I got this cool catapult. See it? You can probably find these all over the place, but I thought it was super neat. It's also a pencil sharpener. So if you have a pen in school and sharpen your pencil, this is a pen, obviously. But the best part about it is that this catapult is freaking sweet. It flings things. It's strong. That thing flew like 5 feet. Oh, that was great. So anyway, once I saw that catapult, I was like, I gotta have that. That's sweet. So of all the things that were at his tomb museum, I came home with a catapult. Because I'm an adult, and we make adult decisions. Adult decisions like that. See if we can entice anything with a banana pilker. And it said you weren't? What? That's wild. YouTube be YouTube. What can you do? It says they're at like 100 feet. It also says that it's 124 feet deep here. I'm gonna set this at 100 feet. We'll see. Of course, we also cast it out far, so it would make sense if there was more line. I guess now we're just fishing right below the boat, which could possibly also have fish, so I don't know. We're just gonna try it. I don't know. It's deeper over there. What can he do? What can he do? Blade spinner. We're yet to catch a big Atlantic salmon. I think the biggest we've caught is a trophy so far. Had to resub. I obviously said something that made you mad, and you unsubbed. Let's be honest. That's probably what happened. You know, I don't have a filter. You know, I know how I am. I probably said something mean, and you unsubbed. I know that's probably what happened. You don't have to save my my feelings. That's probably what happened. Uh-huh. Honestly, yeah, you probably... I mean, you probably said something bad about Fishing Planet, and I was like, listen, Dr. Havoc, you can say what you want about my mother, but don't you say anything bad about Fishing Planet. And then you probably unsubbed, just like that. Said, I ain't taking this guy's crap anymore. Arctic Char? What are you doing, crazy? Wasn't expecting that. No, I feel like that is one. We've caught Arctic Char here before. One of you jingle jangled. Which one was it? Some old days you had a Night Star like background music that when you bought in a unique fish and some old bids. Do you still remember what it was? It sounds nice. I don't know. I know that we have the bedtime fishing with Bo episodes where we fish at nighttime and kind of play some relaxing nighttime sounds and stuff like that. I actually, so just to let you in on some videos that I do have prepared but I can't put out yet. I do have a video for playing Halloween music that I'll put out this next year during Halloween, and it's like I don't know if you ever watch those like 2 hours of Halloween music videos or anything like that, but I do have a really cool video in Fishing Planet. I mean, it has like a ghost and the ghost ship from Japan, and it's like, it's spooky looking and everything. It's gonna make a sweet Halloween video for Fishing Planet. So I have that, and then I also have some recorded video from the Christmas event of a Christmas tree with the northern lights in the background, and then I also have another one at White Moose Lake that also has the Christmas tree. I'm eager, me auger. Kick me down. I'm glad you're streaming this. Oh, well, thank you, Doc Havoc. My God, now you're throwing money at me. Oh God. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps, you know. Anytime my wife makes dinner and everything, I walk up and I go, please, may I have some more? 'Cause I'm so poor. And she goes, no, go make money. So, with your donation, I will get another bowl of gruel. I'm gonna go let my wife know. She has to let me have a second bowl from now on. So thank you. That was the best joke I could come up with. It was probably pretty lame. All right, let's see. We still haven't got a big sturgeon on this rod. I feel like we need to recast it. I feel like the last big sturgeon we caught was actually off in that direction over there. Yeah, let's just recast it. "15 minutes left." Guess that there. All right. We just go back to the banana pilker. See what we can get. You always have done that. I really love your outdoor channel. The last vid was amazing. Oh, thanks, man. I myself have watched that last vid a number of times. Just fun memories. And we're actually going back in September, and we have a lot of videos planned for that one. So I'm super excited. Ketis from the video, our Amerindian guide, has become a really good friend. We talk pretty much every week, if not multiple times a week. He always calls me on Facebook. He'll be like, I saw you were online, and I'm like, Ketis, I have my phone on me all the time. You can just call me anytime you want to. And he goes, okay. How are you? And I'm like, I'm doing fine. How are you, Ketis? Oh, good. I was pulling my, what did he call it? My ox. Something like that. I was pulling my stubborn ox the other day. And I was just like, what? He's like, yeah, in the field. And I was like, you were farming? You were farming with an ox? He's like, yo, stubborn. And I was like, oh. God dang, man, you guys are crazy. You guys are farming with oxes out there. And then he made me a bow, so we can go out and shoot some arrows. Hopefully catch some fish out there and cook them up and stuff like that. So we got some fun videos planned for next September. I'm really excited about it. Excited to get back out in the jungle. The good old life, that's for sure. Can't wait for Xbox release and listen to Wadruna, a Norwegian band. The lead singer did the songs for the show Viking. Oh, very cool. That's awesome. I need to watch that show. I've seen clips of it. And ooh, big bite. Please be big fish. I've seen clips of it, but I've never watched the show. It's heavy. I'm not sure it's a monster by any means, but it's heavier than the last ones. I mean, the electric hasn't even clicked off yet. We either have a big young one or we have a normal size sea sturgeon. Oh, he surfaced. Skårland, or is EESS the best? I mean, in a way, it's probably still the best. I would just follow the Essential Beginner series. And once you get in the 50s or something, maybe consider a DLC. But yeah, it's still a slog. I mean, the easiest way to Norway is to just buy the DLC. 94 pounds? Come on, man. I thought you were a little heavy. You weren't heavy at all. We need to... Let's get in the boat. We gotta see what's going on here. Man. There is less on the radar right now than there was the last day we were fishing. Sure are a lot of big fish on the bottom, though. Look at all the big fish down there. And it also says that we're fishing at 159 feet right now. Did the tide come up? Just don't know which... Let's toss one out behind us. Like way over there or something. Oxen farm as well. Oxen farm. I thought they would have used like water buffaloes. They use oxen? HSOI outdoor channel. You really miss it. What's the HSOI outdoor channel? Or was that supposed to be his? A little farther into the canal, there are souths with jumping fish and seagulls. There are hot spots. Yeah, I need to maybe. This is the only spot that I've caught sea sturgeon, but I've seen lots of fish jumping, and I've seen big fish show up on the radar elsewhere. So maybe we just need to move and try somewhere else. From an yeah, his. I was a little late on that. I got it though. Whoa, big take. Wrong rod. Are you joking me? We missed it. You're kidding me, because I accidentally picked up the wrong rod? Ah, that kills me inside. Ah, bro, that was a big take though. That rod bent over. Oh man, that stinks. Been waiting this whole time for a big take and finally had one and missed the strike. Oh, I feel like I've never had that happen before. It's a first for me. I've never not caught a fish because I did not get to the bite fast enough. I'm moving. That's it. I'm done with this place. Let's see if we can find an area upriver a ways. Oh, did we just crash? Nope, we're good. It started raining. 7 o'clock rain had to start. There goes my uni. Lost forever. We have 7 minutes to find a new spot and catch big fish. I love how we're trolling with baits right now. We keep having fish interested, but they just can't get it in time. Gotta be quicker than that, fish. You want this bait. It's because of those rods' super heavy action. Could be, yeah. Under this bridge. All right. Usually some dolphins jumping, seagulls hovering. And some decent sized fish showing up on the radar. Stop up here. I don't know if those fish on the radar are big enough to be the sturgeon, but we'll try it. Healing Mountain. Okay. I've been queued up on Spotify. Wardruna. Lift. Alright, I got it. We'll avoid copyright today. Looking forward to more of those fjord streams and vids. Glad I caught you tonight. Hey, heck yeah, Dr. Havoc. It's always a good time. Always a good time. Even when I'm busy, I love just taking a break and being mindless for a little bit and just playing some Fishing Planet for a little bit. Relax. Relax and catch some fish. Jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle. How's life been treating us? I love. Hope you had a good holidays. Did, yeah. We had a great holiday. It was a lot of driving. We added together, we had 27 hours in the car this holiday season. Minus just little traveling to the store and stuff like that. And by the store, I mean like we have to drive 45 minutes into town to shop and the 45 minutes back and everything. So that right there is another hour and a half. So just right there is another 48 and a half hours in the car, you know, but no, at least from city to city, we had 27 hours in the car. So it was a long one. You're on vacation right now. Nice. How's everyone else's holiday go? Holidays, I guess. All of them. New Year's. Anyone do anything fun for New Year's? Being in the fjord at night looks insane. Oh, it was. Yeah, it definitely was. We at the very beginning of the live stream, I showed how I had figured out what night had the northern lights, and it's very pretty. Whoa! Got ya. Got ya. I was quicker this time. Whoa. He's jumping. He's crazy. You gotta watch that one. Oh man, I thought we had a wolffish on for a second. I was super excited. That's funny. Well, let's see. We have 1 minute. What could we possibly catch? Throwing a ragworm. Throwing a ragworm. You went catfishing for New Year's? Nice. That could be cool. Little nighttime catfishing with some fireworks going off and everything. In Missouri too. See, so you probably had some of that nicer weather that we had in Kansas for a good bit there. I was wearing a t-shirt and shorts outside, you know, around Christmas. And then we went out fishing for white bass. I can't remember if I posted those pictures or not. But yeah, we caught me and Ranger Neil caught quite a few white bass. I think nearly a dozen or something like that. Cleaned them up. Still got them in the freezer. We need to cook them up. But where's the best location for sturgeon? Out at this map. We did put out a video showing a location for the sturgeon hotspot, the sea sturgeon hotspot. You can check that out. Get the exact location. Now the family totally get the craziness of travel. Bittersweet to return to normal life. Yeah. My trouble is that, like, isn't it past your bedtime? It is past, and this is like the time I was going to quit. 10 o'clock. But yeah, my trouble is that during the holidays I give myself a free pass for food. I just eat everything. All the food, all the sweets, I just eat it all, and then I'm like, all right, once I get back home, need to watch the calorie intake, need to, you know, need to ride the bike, need to work out and stuff like that. So in a way, I get excited to get back to normal life so that I do stop gaining weight. but otherwise, I like being back with family and whatnot. It is fun. And of course, Zachary's there for a half a day. Or a few hours. I did see you on Saturday though. Lately has been super good fishing weather. Oh yeah. Well, shoot. Then I went back up to Milwaukee. Now it's cold again. Snow on the ground. 4 a.m. Yay. You have been up for a while, man. I was really hoping we'd get one more good bite here that I could reel in, but I'll give it 1 more minute. See. No news for map on console. No news. It's good news. At least a few pounds just for some cheesecake. Huh? Yeah. Oh, 25 minutes east of KC, Missouri. See, so you're not too far away. Because we were over in Overland Park for the longest time. Just, I mean, Zachary and I literally would run from our house to the state line and run back. So it was, I can't remember how far away from the house that was. Zachary, do you remember? Was it 3.5 miles from the house? Very true. Grain Valley. I don't know where Grain Valley is. Zachary might. What have you been catching, Bill? Well, and lately we've been going after sea sturgeon, but we did catch a unique. We caught a unique haddock, a unique lingcod, unique. What was the other one? Unique something. Well, we caught a unique halibut. That was the easy one. We caught another one. I can't recall what it was. Another small fish. Can't recall what it was though. Not one of these. But yeah, we caught 3 different smaller uniques that we weren't really necessarily targeting, but we did catch. Oh, dang it! I did it again. We're gonna lose it. There we go. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted at the end. Chair caught the halibut. Yeah, exactly. Someone got a screenshot of it, I'm sure. A little bit of a jaunt. Maybe we got a normal size sturgeon on, but we probably just have another young one. Another young sturgeon. Ah, it's hanging up. Oh no, it's just big. 244-pound normal European sea sturgeon. It is a little bit bigger than the ones we've been catching up to this point, but top notch. Well, that's going to be a fun one to end on, everyone. This has been fun. I've enjoyed it. It's been, what, 2 weeks since we've been able to be on? So, glad we got to have a Wednesday live stream. Trying to think. I think I should be on for the next few weeks. I'm going to miss the first Wednesday of February. And then I should be on until the end of March. Then I'll miss a few Wednesdays in March and April while I'm in New Zealand. But until then, we're gonna have a good few live streams to enjoy. It does look like one of those old like the sculptures of the dolphins, you know, that you see. That's what it does look like. I agree. Anyway. Top notch, everyone. Well, glad you were all here to make it. God, we were nearly right around 110 people the entire live stream. That's fun. I enjoy that. Good amount of people to talk to. Anyone else can't hear? Oh, no, I don't think so. Good to see you back. Always lurking around here. Take care. Yeah, take care, man. Well, hopefully you all enjoyed the holiday season. It's glad to be back into the role of everything, but we'll see you next Wednesday. I wish I could say I have some great bow angles videos planned, but I don't. I don't. Is this spot coming to it is eventually, whenever it gets released, I guess. It's unknown to everyone. Hopefully they release it at some point. But anyway, take care. Hey, good to see you, Dr. Havoc. We'll see you next live stream. Take care, everyone. As always, remember.
One family, game on.